Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about the third big skill for today, which is how to use a calculator to evaluate logarithms. I want you to notice that in each of these cases I don't have any base written, okay? We do not yet know how to do something like what is log base 3 of 12. I don't really know how to do that. That's something that we're going to get to later on. So don't worry about that quite yet, okay? We're not going to worry about log base 3. We're just going to do like log base, and it's not written, so it's 10, right? Log base 10 of 12. And all I want you to do is get used to the fact that, hey, you can come in here and I can type in my calculator log of 12, and it's 1.079. And since I've asked you in the homework, I'm going to ask you to round to 2 decimals, so I would have to know to round that up to 1.08, okay? So the answer is 1.08 power. And really what it's saying is this. It's saying, what power do I need to raise 10 to in order to get 12? 10 to what power gives me 12? It's 10 to the 1.079181246 power, okay? I could actually test that out if I wanted to. If I took 10 and I raised it to the power of the previous answer, 10 raised to the 1.079181246, I get 12. Okay, so that's really what we've just found out. Okay, that's what we're solving for, is what's that exponent. I don't really care that you know how to do that right now. I just want you to be able to enter this information in. What if you're given a fraction? We just have to be careful and use parentheses. It starts the parentheses for you. 3/5. That would be the log of 3 divided by 5. I hit enter, and it's negative 0.221. So we're going to leave it as 0.22. Pretty simple, right? We can do the same thing with the natural log button. Notice it's just right below it, right? You can see it next to the 4 here. So I'm just going to type in natural log of 15 in parentheses, and the answer is 2.708. So we're going to round that to 2.71. We're going to round the 0 up to a 1. And then the last one here, okay, in some cases we might end up with like, what's the natural log of 1 minus, and then we need to do square root of 5. So I'm going to have to do then, watch this, that started a new set of parentheses, so I'm going to hit 5, I'm going to end the parentheses, that ends the square root, another end of the parentheses to end the logarithm. So 2 sets of parentheses, you got parentheses within parentheses here. Whenever I hit enter, the answer is, whoop, non-real answer. Oh, because I gave you, that was really, really dumb. You know what, let's do 1 plus the square root of 5. You're going to find out later that that cannot be negative right here, that statement inside here. So let's go to that. That's just a dumb example on my part. Let's do 1 plus the square root of 5, and we get the answer of 1.17. The negative, by the way, if you're wanting to know, what's that error mean? It says non-real answers. That means we have imaginary numbers involved, okay? And we're not going to deal with I in this chapter. We've had enough of that. If you haven't had your fill of imaginary numbers yet, then I guess you're ready to go to pre-calc, huh? So there you go. There's a basic start into how to enter this information in the calculator. Pretty simple. Just looking to round to 2 decimal places. So really a rounding activity more than anything.